What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Coolfigurez Channel, and welcome back to Star Wars Week here on the channel. It is still day 3, but I thought I'd give you guys another video, and of course, what better day to do this review than the video right after the review of Anakin Skywalker, because today I have for you guys the Star Wars Black Series Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content every single day of the week, sometimes 1 video, sometimes 2 videos, sometimes 3 videos. You'll never know until you hit that bell icon so you stay notified. And if you guys do enjoy this video or any of my other ones, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. It is 100% free, and I guarantee you that in return, you will get a bunch of great content. But as always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and once again, guys, I have for you the Black Series Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. Now, believe it or not, guys, this is actually my first Vader from the Black Series line. I wasn't too happy with the other ones that they had been releasing. There was one that I was happy with, and it just kept rising in price, and so I just couldn't find myself to pull the trigger. When this one was released, I thought, okay, I'll pick it up eventually, and eventually never happened, and of course I had to pick it up for a bit of a markup on eBay. Not too bad. I think I picked up for $32, which isn't bad considering that the other one was going for almost $60 that I was looking at. But this one is definitely the one that I wanted, and I'm super happy that I held out for him, because I have a pet peeve with the New Hope one where he has like this fabric stuff on the outside of his gear. It just looks so tacky and weird, and you know, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be underneath like this. I don't ever remember him wearing it over. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. But in my mind, he's always had it underneath his armor piece like that. So when they announced this one, I was super happy because they fixed that, and it looks like the Darth Vader that I wanted. But like I said, I just never pulled the trigger on it, and I never picked him up, despite buying a Bespin Luke. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted this Darth Vader, because I wanted to set up a battle scene between Bespin Luke and Vader, and maybe eventually I could still do a photo shoot between them, because I haven't actually done anything with them. So anyways, guys, like I said, I needed a Darth Vader. I finally got a Darth Vader, and this one was definitely worth it. So with that being said, guys, I mean, there's not really much left to say about this man right here, this vicious villain that turns out not to be so vicious in the end. That hasn't already been said before, you know. He is the greatest villain in history, right up there next to, of course, the Joker, and you know, Moriarty of Sherlock Holmes. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. As I keep stating, of course, it being a Black Series figure, he only comes with the one accessory, although that may change starting tomorrow. Maybe, you know, maybe a figure's gonna come with more than one accessory. Stay tuned and find out. But taking a look, at his lightsaber, it is nicely done. It is nicely detailed. The paint is not bleeding over anywhere, which is amazing, especially in these little crevices of silver. Obviously, it was cast in silver and then painted black, but it's nice that they didn't miss the mark on these lines, or the little silver addition right there, and the black and the little dot, and even the hook itself. You know, so that's really nice. It's really nicely detailed, really nicely done. As I keep stating, not that I you know, as it should be, because the prices are going up on these things. If you guys didn't know, Hasbro recently announced that they are raising the price on their toys, and with that being said, that's, I guess, okay, but that means I'm going to expect a little bit more from them in terms of QC and things that come with figures. You know, even if the figure itself should only come with the lightsaber like Vader, you know, they're going to have to step up their game somehow to, you know, to make that price point justified. Because the Power Rangers Lightning Collection comes with alternate heads, alternate hands, and an array of weapons, and even lightning effects, and it are still cheaper than the Black Series that only come with a lightsaber or a blaster. So anyways, guys, that is my little rant on it. But you do get the separation effect on this lightsaber from the blade and the hilt, so you can hook it onto his belt. So that is really cool. So yeah, let's pull this Vader forward, take a closer look at him. Like I said, definitely like this Vader because this tunic part is under the armor, or it should be. Let me fix it real quick. Sorry guys, had to fix that, a little pet peeve of mine. So yeah, it is nicely detailed, nicely done. I absolutely love the molding that they used on his, the fabric of his material. I have the hyperreal Darth Vader, and I do have an old review of him, one of my first earlier reviews, so I'll link that above, where he is more of the actual fabric and rubber suit. But this one imitates the suit very nicely in the plastic mold, which is very nice. The cape, I really wish there was a bit of a wire to it, or a bit of more weight to it, but unfortunately there's not. It is what it is. Like I said, Hasbro gives you what they give you, but for their increasing price point, I'm going to be expecting a little bit more. Hasbro may have to start including that wire. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. Of course, this helmet's going to hinder his down and up, so you can't really do too much there. Looking at his arm articulation, he does, let me see, does he? Yeah, he can go pretty much all the way out there. He does get shoulder 360 shoulder rotation. He kind of gets stuck though, so you do get rotation, but you got to be careful. He does come with the new pinless hinge joint, so he does go at up to 45 right there. You do get rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, in and out. Once again, in and out on both hands since it's a lightsaber person. You do get slight rotation at the waist, but with the fabric you got to be careful, and it does hinder it. No ab crunch back or forward at all. He can basically do the splits. So this robot chicken would probably love this Vader because he could almost do the splits. He does come with a thigh swivel, as you can see right there, which lines up nicely when it's not in use. He does come with double hinge knees. Come on, Vader. So he goes back that far. He can kick forward that far. He's actually very limber, surprisingly, for being, Vader. His ankle does go down that far. His ankle goes up that far. And of course, you get the ball rocker joint right there. So all in all, very articulated Darth Vader, very nicely done. Like I said, this was definitely the one that I was waiting for, and I probably will purchase Return of the Jedi Darth Vader when they announce it, because of course they're going to announce it. Why wouldn't they? So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics of this guy, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at Coolfigurez, and I did recently start a separate Instagram for more of my planned out setup, edited shots, more of my one-off ones that aren't associated to my reviews or my series that I post on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. It is epic shots by Coolfigurez. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And check back tomorrow for day 4 of Star Wars Week here on the Coolfigurez channel. Talk to you guys in the next video.